Hello everybody, my name is Greg Bennett and I'm the founder and owner of Tech Reviews and Help. And today I'm going to show you how to set up a forwarding email on Gmail. And as far as this goes, this is going to be using my student email stuff that's connected to Gmail. And we're going to have that forwarding to the Tech Reviews and Help email stuff. And this is a quick demonstration. Because it's very quick, I'm going to get into some detailed stuff right now so we can jump into it and just go through it. First off, one thing I want to mention is why I'm showing this and setting it up is when I was setting up my actual email stuff to go to my phone from my student account to my personal email stuff, I realized that some people might not know how to actually do this. And as schools start using more and more regular email services, Outlook, Gmail, and whatnot, the students will have more and more access to actually set up a forwarding address. That way they don't really lose any information coming across, any important information, because be all honest, no one checks it unless prompted to. The second thing is you need to pick out your email address you want to receive the information. For those who don't know what forwarding is, that's basically when information comes into, say, account A, it automatically, the account A sends to account B. So you want to make sure the account B is a secure account, because if sensitive information comes across, well, anyone can get access to it that has access to account B. So let's jump on in and set this thing up. So first things first, log into whatever email service, in this case Gmail or some form of Gmail. And some things are going to be blocked out for obvious reasons, so keep that in mind. Go to the settings, wherever it is, and for Gmail, it's this little gear, and look for settings. Now go to forwarding. Just look for it within settings, whatever email service that you're using. And for this, it's forwarding. And below, well, the first thing below that, you'll see add forwarding address. Simple as that. Just click that. And you want to put in your forwarding address. Again, make sure that this is a secure address, given that secure things, sensitive information is coming into this account. So let's throw in my Tech Reviews and Help account and make sure it's right and whatnot. So I prefer to just copy and paste it and click next, and it's going to send out a confirmation address, and I'll show you that in a second. Now after a few seconds it should come through. Keep in mind it will take between a second to just say 5 minutes at most. If it's past 5 minutes and there's no major thing that's known going on, then resend it. And if that doesn't work, then go to the help forms for the Gmail or whatever service that you're trying to forward from, not to. And if that doesn't work, then check the to. So basically I would check here to make sure if there's something wrong going in here for them receiving emails. So from here, basically we click on this, the OK confirmation link, and there you go. And let's check back here, refresh this page, give it a second or two. Might have to go through the settings or not, and you can see it right here. Now as far as this goes, what you want to do is go into the settings. If you got an extra setting on send to and then do whatever, you want to go here and actually tell it to either mark as read, delete it, archive it, or whatnot. I prefer to have it where it keeps the email itself and it keeps it where it's unread. That way when you do log back into your, say, student email, you know what you looked at. What is say for example, if I got an email from a teacher that got me to come back in here so I can send them an email back, what I would do is have it where all the stuff that was forwarded is left unread, and that way if I see something, I know where the last time I looked at my email and this time. I tend to keep everything in the inbox because there's no reason to move it in folders unless if, some particular thing, especially with school stuff, where they purge the system. Now, one thing to keep in mind also is to actually click the forward, and that way it's in use and do the save changes. And that way you have it actually doing its job. In other words, it would think that you have it turned off. Keep in mind when you do forward email, say for example, if you're forwarding from my student to my tech reviews and help stuff, the email comes in just like if the center sent it in to tech reviews and stuff. Maybe there's something on there saying forward, but for the most part, if I reply back, it will reply to the center, and the center doesn't know this email, the tech reviews and help email, which means that, well, I got a problem because they might not respond back to it. Their spam filter might go through it, which is highly likely if you're doing school stuff. And then, more importantly, they won't know who you are, and they just will ignore it, or they will be rude. So it's pretty important to note when you do send emails back, you must log back into whatever account, basically account A that you're forwarding from, and not account B, which you're getting the emails forwarded to. So anyways, this has been Craig Bennett, founder and owner of Tech Reviews and Help, and this has been a detailed version of how to set up a forwarding email address on Gmail. And if you got any questions, then feel free to leave them down below, and I'll try to get back to you as quickly as possible. Also, if you do run into any problems, keep in mind it's not on my head because I physically didn't touch your stuff, but with this setting up and whatnot, it's near impossible to run into real problems with this. But if you do run into any problems, feel free to leave me a message and I'll try to help you out as quickly as possible. Again, this has been Craig Bennett from TechReviewsandHelp.com, and hope you like this. Please like, please subscribe, and please share, and have a great day.